I'm sharing the screen. So any idea what is the three-tier architecture? How exactly the application looks like if you're accessing any application online, maybe Amazon, Flipkart, Redbus, any websites, any other page that you're looking at, right? How exactly the application behaves? Any idea?
Uh, Actually, there'll be some sort of coding at the back end to behave like this. That is what I understand, sir.
Yeah, back some logic,
And
right? That we're saying
mm,
that is uh, logic tier, or it should be the actual logic of the application
mm,
from where it is trying to fetch the information that is from the database. It could be Oracle database, Postgres database, any database which contains some tables and tables of information. What do you see in the front end in the web browser? That's a front end. That is nothing but a presentation layer. Layer is nothing but UI. There are
yes.
three layers. Um Front end, at least, I mean, three layers. I mean, front end, back end, and database. This is what is called three-tier architecture. See, even a very simple application nowadays is being deployed as a three-tier architecture application. Say, for example, if you go to some Wikipedia, right, to read some information, how many layers are there in that?
We can say just one, that is front.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So you don't have to really pull some data from the database. You just need to pull some. It could be just two layers, right? I mean, maybe the front end and the database, because whatever information is stored, you have to pull it across and then show it to the customer.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So here, usually in the presentation layer, we'll have a web server. It could be Nginx or Apache server, which is running, which is serving the static content, and it will basically route the traffic to the backend business logic. Uh, in the business logic layer, there'll be Tomcat or Node.js kind of application. Uh, the container running, which has application code, which has some kind of logic inside. Say if the request is coming for a particular, say for example, slash API. Say you can say slash API. All the calls to API gateway. Similarly, say slash UI, it goes to the UI application. Slash login will go to the login page. Like that, you will have some kind of um rules written in the load balancer that will be in the front end, whereas that will have connection to the back end. So basically, some applications deployed which is running in your cloud as a Docker container, which will take the request coming for slash UI to slash UI application slash login to the login page application. There'll be different kind of containers running in your uh, backend services. So some of the examples, if with respect to microservices, right, you can have payment processing application running in the backend, which will do some kind of authentication, authorization, payment processing, and deciding whether which account to fetch, whether you require OTP or whether it is a credit card payment. So things like that. In the database layer, you will have a MySQL or Postgres database or Oracle database. That will all be running. That will also be running as a Docker container. So we'll not be looking at any of the common application which is just deployed on EC2 as a standalone application or a monolithic application. It will be only uh, three-tier Docker container application. You do you understand what is monolithic?
Uh, Single script or something?
Yeah, basically everything is written in a single piece of code base. For every change, you have to rely on a single code base, and the application logic, it will be running as a single application, not like a multiple containers. In case something goes wrong, the whole application will go down. You will not be able to separate front end, back end, database, and things like that. It will be all at the single place, and you'll have problem accessing the whole application if there is one problem with respect to one feature. That is one of the reason why people came up with microservices architecture, which has components distributed across for different logic or different features. One of the reason why Docker is used for three-tier architecture is it is easy to isolate, and it can be portable, it can be scalable. So any idea about what is container orchestration?
Managing containers.
Yeah, basically containers are lightweight and ephemeral in nature. That means, I mean, it is destroyable or stoppable or at any time, so that we we manage the containers very well, so that our application is behaving correctly all the time. So we need to have some tool which will be managing containers running on the running on our worker nodes. Simply, you can say uh, on the EC2 machines. So, how many of you understand what is orchestration? Simply, is when we say orchestra, right? The music orchestra. What exactly happens in the orchestra? See, Akshay or Darshan, you know what is orchestra, right? Music orchestra, maybe some people who are coming and
Mm,
singing in a
mm,
stage, right? You call it as orchestra, right?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. What exactly happens in the stage?
Performance, they are
Yeah, performance. Okay. Uh, what else you can think of? Simply, somebody who is trying to direct people and say, okay, you probably sing now, you probably play the music now. After 2 3 minutes, you probably start playing this particular music. You stop this music or you increase the volume. Like that, somebody is trying to guide people, right?
correct. Yeah.
Basically, they wanted to make sure the rhythm is in place and it is happening in the right way. So that is what Kubernetes or Docker Compose does. I mean, we will not be we will not be going very much deep into Docker Compose and all, but we will be looking at how Kubernetes works, what is the architecture of Kubernetes, how it is managing Docker containers. So basically, you have to think about some real-time scenario, how exactly happens. So then you can try to match it with the software that we are trying to learn. Any questions on this?
No.
Okay. I'm moving on to the so what exactly is in containers? Any idea? You can tell me. Say for example, there are 10, 10 different people sitting in the class and learning maybe DevOps or maybe some different course, right? If I give you some exercise, what you people normally do, you talk to each other and try to understand what is the solution for that. Or say, for example, if you want to probably take some test, what do you do? You discuss with the people and try to understand what is the correct answer. So you do a networking, right? Similarly, for each container to work, it will be talking to the other container to fetch some information. For example, there is a login page which requires some connection to the database, right? What happens if you just simply leave one of the Docker container which is login page, right? Leave it alone. It will not be able to talk to the database and then get the information, right? Say if it has to validate whether the information is actually present in the system, whether the account is locked, whether the account password is probably not correct. So all those information need to be can be done only if there is a proper networking between the containers. What is data persistence? Usually, Docker containers are ephemeral in nature, that I told you. It will not be lasting for a long time. So when the container is lost, you will lose everything. Not even a single data of your running container can be retrieved. So in that case, you have to make your volume persistent so that whatever data stored in the container can be retrieved. So with respect to security, I talked about sending some request for authentication, fetching some information about your account, uh, maybe entering OTP and things like that, right? Those things need to be properly going into the secure channel or maybe encrypted way. So that is why, I mean, security is also more important with respect to Docker containers. So monitoring, I already spoke about it. It's all about whether the container is running or not, whether it is serving the request, whether it is running healthy, whether it's a CPU utilization, memory utilization, everything is okay. Then we need to increase the number of containers, scale down, scale up like that. Any questions so far?
So data
All good, sir.
persistence is nothing but data backup, no sir?
Database is a backup. Database is all about storing data and retrieving data. That means at any time, say for example, how Darshan is able to log into Gmail account. Can you tell me the flow? Darshan, you have a Gmail account, right?
Yes, sir.
Say for example, you never logged into Gmail. You never had a you never had created a Gmail account. What is the first thing you do?
I'll go to the website and I'll create.
Yeah, you will do a sign up first, right? While
Yes, sir.
doing sign, you will understand whether the account name that you are trying to create, whether it exists or not. Then you create the account. Then you give the password which you can remember, right? Otherwise,
Yes,
what
sir.
happens? You you have to again reset the password. So you also remember the username and password. With that information, that is for you, right? I mean, how system will remember whether there is a user called Darshan and he has this password, right? How does Gmail server will understand whether this particular name and password is created? It will store something in the database, right?
Yes.
So then only it will be able to retrieve the information and then it can let you log into the system. Okay,
Understand, sir.
okay. So we are actually trying to look at this one, microservices architecture, three-tier application, virtual machine. Virtual machine, you already have an idea how to build ship Docker containers. Um, we'll also be slowly looking at the Docker file, the Docker build commands and things like that one by one. And by Monday, we'll have a revision test, whatever we have seen so far. Okay, I'm going ahead and then explaining some of the things related to the three-tier architecture. Uh, See, probably at this point of time, you don't need to really worry about the CloudFront. CloudFront is basically used for avoiding latency if you're accessing from different regions. What is Route 53? You guys have an idea?
DNS.
Domain
Uh,
name.
a domain name server, which is provided by Amazon, which will change your or map your DNS name to IP address so that that IP address can be easily redirected and that particular application load balancer can be reached very quickly. That is what Route 53 does. So what you are trying to access is a name, maybe flipkart.com, and that has Route 53 entry in Amazon, and that will internally connect to the load balancer, and that will have deployments like uh, two EC2 instances, one in EC1, another one is EC2, and to make sure it is highly available. So this one, if you see availability zone 1, availability zone 2 like this, and then if you distribute the application, it is called, what is the term called in cloud, AWS cloud? Any idea? Please make a note. It is called highly available architecture. What is it? Can you repeat?
Highly available.
Yeah, highly available architecture. What do you mean by highly available? Can Darshan tell me?
So there will be no downtime, so that it will be available anytime to access.
Yes, exactly. So it is always available, it is highly available, and there is no downtime. How do we make sure? We distribute across two different availability zones the same application code, which will be running maybe at least minimum one service in one AZ. So AZ1 will have at least one service running, AZ2 will have one more service running. The same application or same service. What is auto scaling group here? Any idea? What is auto scaling group?
Scale up and scale down.
Sorry, can you repeat?
So it will scale up and scale down depending on the request.
Yeah, depending on the metrics, CPU, memory utilization, response time, the number of instances running will be scaled up or scaled down. Okay, you got it?
Yes.
What is this implementation called? When I say auto scaling group will take care of scaling up and scaling down. Can you guess?
What, sir?
Say what is a term in cloud is called when I say it can be scaled up or scaled down. What is that important term for the cloud architecture? So
Scalability.
yeah, highly scalable. So
Obviously.
highly available is putting the containers, putting the services into two different availability zone. It is called highly available. When you are trying to scale up or scale down based on the metrics, based on the CPU memory utilization, it is called highly scalable. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So one more thing you have at the top, that is the application load balancer, right? What is the role of application load balancer? Any idea? What is the role of load balancer?
Just
Will divide
for
the
Divide,
avoid the, yeah,
distribute, uh, based on some algorithm, right? What is the default algorithm for this?
round robin rule. First,
Yeah, round robin. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. It is called round robin algorithm. What does it do by default?
it will distribute a load, one load, one request to so one and another request to server two. It will continuously go in that same cycle.
Yeah, alternate request will be served to the actual service or EC2 instance, the actual application. Okay. That's the other thing that application load balancer will make sure. Depending on the availability of your server, it will decide whether the traffic can be routed to this particular uh, instance or not. Say for example, your EC2 server is down, which is on the availability zone. Zone 1 is down. Then application load balancer will automatically route traffic only to availability zone 2. It will not even uh, send traffic to AZ1 instance. How does it identify this server is down? Any idea from your understanding or your knowledge?
It will keep doing the health check
Uh,
of the um, uh, uh, server, web server.
yeah, there is a target group which is attached to the load balancer that will have health check for this particular EC2 instance or the application running on this particular availability zone. If the health check is failing, it will set the server is not available. So automatically this server will be rejected for any request. The request will only go to the other instance. What is this term called in cloud architecture? Any idea?
AWL.
What is that?
Load balancer, sir.
No, no, no. Load balancer is a component or a service that we are using. But say when I say this is highly available, right? Availability zone distributed across different availability zone is called highly available. Scaling down and scaling up using auto scaling group is called highly scalable. What exactly application load balancer does when it is trying to identify something faulty, right? I'm just given I have just given a clue for this. It knows exactly which one is faulty, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what exactly this mechanism called or this particular deployment architecture called?
Failover.
You can say failover. The exact term is called fault tolerant.
Okay, fault tolerant. Yeah.
Yeah. So what exactly tolerant means? What exactly tolerant means? Can somebody tell me?
Ability to sustain
Tolerate.
something.
You are able to tolerate the problems. That's what is fault tolerant. So far, the actual DevOps implementation, the actual architecture cloud computing
Sorry, your
that
voice
we
is
saw today. Voice is not clear.
breaking. It's continuous.
Breaking. Okay.
Yeah.
Just a second. I'll move on to different place. Is it better now?
Yeah.
So this is one of the important concept in cloud-based deployments or microservices architecture.
Sir,
Um,
once again explain, sir.
See this one, whatever we saw so far, right? What are the three things that we saw? Can you repeat from your side?
Sir, auto
That
scaling group.
no, don't tell me auto scaling group. Three concepts. It is
Highly
okay,
aware.
auto scaling group, but you have to give me the proper this a term for that proper term.
Highly available. Okay.
Highly available, highly scalable, and
Fault tolerance.
fault tolerant architecture. What it means is making use of uh, availability zones and using auto scaling group and using application load balancer to maintain and serve customer traffic without uh, losing even a single second. It is it is like no downtime, no hitching, no downtime or no uh, problem while accessing the application. The only thing with respect to three-tier architecture here is that is you are separating um and deploying the application, say front-end application in one layer, the back-end application in another layer. That's the only thing that you're doing. So only the front end will be in the public subnet. The backend and your database will be in the private subnet. Any idea what is private subnet?
which doesn't have the access to internet.
Yeah, which doesn't have direct access to the internet, which can be reached only via a NAT gateway or your application which is hosted. Maybe it could be a load balancer or it could be the application itself. It will have a direct connection to the uh, services running your private subnet. Okay, any doubts so far?
Sir, three-tier means server, client, and database, no, sir. Three-tier architecture.
Not
Think so.
server, client, and database. It is, see, you can say client. Client is nothing but your browser. Browser is nothing but your front end. Okay, it is not your client. It is a front end through which you are accessing the application. That is talking to your backend, which is a logic tier, which is like maybe login, logout, payment, cancellation, adding something to cart, whatever it is. That is talking to the database tier and then getting the information and then pushing it via the logic tier, and then again displaying it in the front end. So front end, back end, database is a three layer. That we call it as a presentation layer, which is nothing but it is presenting to you in the client side. Uh, it is talking to the server which is running in the backend, which based on some logic, it talks to the database which is in the data tier, and it updates, retrieves, deletes, modifies some information in the database.
Sir, I have one doubt here. What is called four tier, sir?
It will be not just four tier, there are multiple tiers also you can create. Four tier means you will have a cache. You will have a cache here,
Okay, okay, okay.
the middle, that will store information and retrieve information without the need to go to the logic tier or database. So that will have a caching in place and
Mhm.
increase the efficiency of your response. It will not spend much time talking to the server and getting the information.
How about this database clustering, sir?
So clustering, what is clustering?
Having multiple data in another place, another region,
No,
or
no.
a second
Forget,
database.
forget about region. I mean, clustering is all about having multiple instances of the same service running. So that is what is clustering. Or connecting four different machines. Minimum, I'm saying minimum two machines, or six machines, hundreds of machines also, you can do it in the cluster. So every machine will, all the machines together will act like a single machine. So if you want to maintain, say, this, I'll go to the same architecture. Say if you want to have a cluster, it could be complete. All of these machines are under the cluster, whereas some of the machines are in the private subnets, some of the machines are in the public subnet, some machines are in the private subnet. But all together, it will be behaving like a single cluster.
Okay. Is it like if I'm connecting web server,
Yeah.
from the web server, it is if I give one request for maybe it is user interface model on the then it will go to one database, and if it is like on master modules, then that will serve to another database, or the database is always in sync, sir. I mean, both the
So,
database is
when you say clustering, when you say replication, right, it is always in sync. You're just maintaining one more thing. You are just maintaining high availability. That's all with respect to
got it.
database. That is what is mostly clustering does.
So if anyone is asking, do your solution will support clustering?
Yeah.
Then it's talking about synchronization of another database, right, na, sir?
See, he is probably talking about at least two different things. One is highly available
Uh-huh.
and replication. High availability and replication. Replication is nothing but maintaining the same data in two different places. That could be
Like
two.
database layer and synchronization, master to slave like that.
Yeah, it could be. See, there are different strategies, master to slave or master to master also you can have.
Okay.
See, it depends on your organization. It is not always master to slave. It could be
Mm-hmm.
two masters running.
Mm-hmm.
It need not be master and client, server and client.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with this, I'll stop my screen sharing. You guys can open your AWS account, Git Bash, and make sure you run the CI/CD pipeline to create containers in, sorry, to create EC2 instance in AWS. Hope you can bring your AWS account and Git Bash. Sanket, you can share your screen and open your EC2 instance. Open your GitLab, open your Git Bash.
Okay, sir. I'm sharing my screen now. So I'm having here GitLab and if AWS. C2 and Git Bash. Yes, sir. Let me know, sir. No one will do. Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir. I have opened
Can
Git
you
Bash.
can you go to GitLab?
Okay.
Your build pipelines.
1 minute, sir. Let me go to my project.
Okay, wait. I think you probably have not done the CI/CD yet.
Yes, sir. Not done for this one.
Do one thing. Go to your Git Bash.
Okay.
Uh, okay. Can you just go back to your GitLab once again? GitLab.
Yes, sir.
Click on the K8s. Okay, you have not yet pushed your code here. Okay.
Yes.
Um, do one thing. In that case, you may need to go to K8s. Yeah, I just want to see whether you have done some changes here or not. Can you open the dot GitLab?
Dot
Uh,
GitLab.
not, not this. Um, can you do a vi space dot GitLab CI dot YAML dot GitLab? Yeah. Uh, just go to the top. Go to the first slide.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. Uh, You have the access key, secret key, everything is replaced correctly.
Yeah, that is these two things are correct. And this bucket name, I will give it as Sanket.
Do one thing. You make all the changes in the background. You know, right? What you need to do. Uh,
Uh, I can do it, sir, but I think I will run out with the exception.
okay, please do it fast because I mean we already did it yesterday. I mean you were not there.
Okay, sir. If I
Not
go to
not EC2 Code Cloud.
Code Cloud,
Yeah.
here we added backend TF. Here I changed it to Sanket.
Okay.
And
That's the only thing required. Come out. Yeah. Can you go to variables.tf? Search for medium. Change it to micro. Uh, Darshan, Akshay, if you are not done it, please change these things. Escape and save it. Do ls once again. Go to scripts folder. Directly, you can also do open it. Go to scripts folder. Yeah. Can you open my vas.sh? Change it to Sanket. See, I can easily create a script and then I can you just one place. If you just make a change, uh, it'll be changing everything by running a script. But I don't want you to simply just get things done very easily. Otherwise, I mean, you will not learn anything. Okay. Now, just simply run /pre-setup.sh. /pre-setup.sh. If this does not work, okay, that means there is a okay. Can you open your AWS credentials file? No, VI. Tilt. So the reason why we are dot AWS/credentials. Go to the first line, 3YY. First line,
first line.
3YY.
Yes, sir.
3
Why?
3YY. 3 number 3YY.
Hmm.
Come down.
Yes.
Third line, you came, right? Third line, P.
Uh-huh.
Press P to paste. So you're basically trying to copy 3 lines and pasting the lines because I want to create one more profile that is nothing but Code Cloud. Just change the default to Code Cloud, KODE dash KLOUD. KLOUD. KODE dash KLOUD. KLOUD. See, we are basically trying to create two different profiles and work on two different profiles for AWS CLI. Save it. Now just do a /pre-setup.sh. Yeah, /pre-setup.sh.
Okay.
This will create the resources for you in the AWS cloud in your account. Okay, can you go back to say if you want to remove all the resources whatever you created? Do you know what you need to run? Akshay or Darshan can tell me. If you want to remove all the resources, what you are supposed to run?
Extra.
Sorry,
Cleanup.
cleanup.sh. Yes, you have to just run /cleanup.sh. Okay, go one directory back, do a pwd, do ls quickly. Uh, you can still go back one more directory, one directory back. Yes. Now Can you just finally open the .gitlab CI YAML file and then ensure everything is fine? Okay, okay. I think it is all fine. Say if you look at can you put a colon? Can you colon set space nu? Yeah, it is basically refers to the uh, lines. So here line number 47, 48, right? Simply running some command. It is if you look at number 49, we are trying to easy. Can you mute for can you
Sorry, sir.
mute?
Background noise.
Okay, see on line number 47, 48, it is we are just simply running a command. On 49, we are copying the bucket, the .pem file to the S3 bucket so that we can download and log into the EC2 machine later stage. So we are not dependent on our local machine now. We are going to be always relying on AWS Cloud or our GitLab server. If you just keep scrolling up, I'll tell you where to stop. Yeah, can you stop now? So line number 20, we are trying to install AWS CLI because we are running AWS S3 CP command uh, on line number 49. So that's why we are installing APK. APK add no cache AWS CLI. So we are actually installing the AWS CLI on a Docker container. And then if you see line number 21, it is simple AWS command. Just check whether AWS is installed. And then we are saying Terraform version that we are trying to check whether Terraform is installed. Then we are just moving to our local directory, which is code cloud VPC EC2, which is there in our repository, the repository that we created. Any idea what is line number 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17? Can Akshay or Darshan tell me?
So it's Docker image.
Okay.
Docker image we are pulling uh, and then telling that in which path the Terraform is available. Okay, we are just exporting the path. Okay. Where are we actually running our pipeline?
The Docker container.
Docker container. But how is it called? In
So
GitLab terms, how is it called?
when you do a push, then their Docker runner will start inside the Docker container.
Yeah, Docker runner. It is nothing but a GitLab runner. So with respect to GitLab terms, it is called GitLab runner, which is actually an agent which is running your job to complete your continuous integration pipeline, CI pipeline, a CI/CD pipeline. Okay. So basically, it's a EC2 machine or a Docker container which is used by GitLab, which is nothing but a GitLab runner, which will take care of running your pipeline, running your jobs, and giving you the results. So any clarity, any confusion at this point, do let me know.
Sir, if Terraform version means it show the version. If not install means it will install. No, sir.
No. See, you have line number 14, right? That is nothing but it is directly pulling the Terraform image that will have Terraform installed already. It is not going to be installing by doing Terraform version. So by default, Docker container is used to have the pre-existing or already existing running application uh, specifically to pull the application which is already installed and running. You don't have to really worry about creating a container, running a container, and all that. What happened? Your screen probably hang or something. Uh, can you press U, escape U, U. Okay, now it is probably showing the right thing. It was messing up something earlier. Do one thing, escape, colon Q. Yeah, better. I mean, you come out of this. Okay. You can now do a git add, git commit, git push. You understand this workflow, right? Git add dot, yeah. Git commit dash m. Message should be add a new repository for Docker containers, Docker and Kubernetes. So we'll be using this particular setup throughout our class because uh, we'll be looking at three-tier architecture, Docker container deployments, Kubernetes. Everything will be based on this particular CI/CD pipeline only. Go to build pipelines, build pipelines. You could see that the pipeline is started. What you can do is you can uh, after the class is over, you can just simply run destroy to remove the resources. You don't have to go to the AWS console and do the destroy.
Okay, sir. And after that, there is one more command you told us, sir, clean up.
That you can run from your git bash so that all the resources of your AWS cloud is destroyed or removed.
The command is like, sir, clean.
Wait, go to scripts folder. No, not this. Go to code cloud. CD dot dot CD code cloud. Yeah, go to scripts. Don't run the dot slash cleanup, but the command should be dot slash cleanup dot sh. Yeah, do a cat cleanup dot sh. I mean, it will show you. It will remove the S3 bucket. Uh, Akshay, can you share your screen and show me whether you are able to do this? And then,
Yeah,
and
I started doing parallelly, but I'm stuck in that variables file.
okay, can you share your screen?
Yeah,
Because this is most important. I mean, we should be using this almost on a daily basis from now on. There is no, probably there will be some new additions to the script, but we should be using mostly only this one. Darshan, you have done it yesterday, right?
Yes, sir.
So next you are going to share your screen, so make sure you have everything ready. Uh, can you search for medium? MED slash MED. Slash means search.
it's not working. One second.
Yeah, you already have a T2.micro. That is okay, more than enough. Yeah, just close this file if you have already saved it. No, escape, you, yeah. Now save it. Now just quit it. I mean, probably you have not done any modification. It's okay. Yeah. Do a cat variables.tf once. Cat variables.tf. Just scroll up. Yeah, you have t2.micro. Okay, it is fine. Now do pwd ls. Okay, go to scripts folder once quickly. Ls. Can you open my underscore vas.sh? Okay, it is correct. Can you close this file? It is okay. It is okay. Everything is fine. Can you run dot slash presetup.sh? No, dot slash pre presetup.sh. Basically, we are trying to recreate all the resources required in advance. Some of the sources are required, that is your S3 bucket and your DynamoDB table. So this will be mostly the kind of um resources that you will have, or this will be the setup that you will have in your organization. Kind of setup S3 bucket and DynamoDB table for storing and locking the state files. Okay. Can you just go one directory back? ls. I think you need to go one more directory back. I think everything is done here. Can you just do a backend.tf, vi backend.tf? Just want to make sure everything is correct. Okay, just go back. Just come out of this, go back. Colon Q.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a cd space dot dot. Yeah, and open dot GitLab CI.yaml. Vim. GitLab, yeah, CI.yaml. Okay, you have access. Okay, that's fine. Do one thing. Uh, just go to your GitLab, build pipelines. Just want to check whether you have the pipeline already triggered. Okay, that means, I mean, you have already done it yesterday. Can you go to git bash and do a git diff, git status, git diff and git status? Okay, there's nothing much I mean, you already had everything. Do one thing, in order for you to run it, open the vim readme file, vim space readme. Uh, just add one extra character or line, something. Go to insert mode, say new line.
Here itself or anywhere?
Anywhere you can add it anywhere. Yeah, save this file. Do a git add, git commit, git push. That will trigger the pipeline. You guys understand, right? When I say git add, it is nothing but git add dot, right? Some people are finding it very difficult to remember whatever I am teaching, and they are not doing the right thing. They are simply doing git add without the dot. Or with the for the git commit, they are doing git commit dot. So that means the focus is not there, right?
Sometimes it misses.
Okay, do a git push. Okay, now go to your pipeline and see the resources are getting created. Okay, this guy left. Darshan already left. Okay. Sanket, can you share your screen meantime? I'll just quickly finish it off, another 5 minutes.
Yes, sir. So my screen is shared and this is completed. And
Oh,
then here EC2 instances is created. I'm going to S3.
okay. Do one thing, go to your git bash after seeing the S3 bucket.
It's loading now, S3 bucket. Cloud, this is created one more
You go in,
bucket.
yeah, go inside. You will see the one more folder like EC2. Yeah,
State
you
file.
have a Terraform TF state file. So that is nothing but your information about your resources created in cloud.
Okay.
Okay, and you can go back to your git bash now.
I will go back to git bash.
Yeah.
Okay. And here I am in this folder, cleanup.sh.
Yeah. So go to one direct your PWD. Can you just do a PWD? Okay. Can you do a dot slash direct login dot sh? Hopefully it'll log into one of the system. If not, okay. Have you not? Okay, we need to download this file. Okay. AWS S3 AWS. No, no. Type AWS.
Okay. 1 minute, sir. I'm typing it. It's not going down. Okay.
Wait. Can you do a cat of this file? I mean, why is it saying profile is expected? Can you cat direct login.sh? What is it saying? EC2 VPC get IP message. Okay, can you do a cat get IP.sh? Dot profile dollar profile. Uh, okay, prof keyword is not declared in this. Okay. Do one thing. Uh, can you open this file? Get ip.sh. Are you in the right directory?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do one thing. Go to the start of the line. Go to start of the line.
Yes,
Insert
sir.
insert mode enter. I enter. Start of the line I and enter. Yeah. Go to the first line.
Mm-hmm.
prof equals code dash cloud. Yeah, you can put it in the bracket. Sorry. Yeah. Escape and save this file. uh, what is the other failure? Oh,
We have to download that S3 bucket
yeah.
EC2 file, sir.
Okay. AWS S3 LS.
AWS S3
LS.
ELS.
AWS S3 ls space S3 colon double slash yeah, double click and right click slash in the end. So it will show you the VPC ec2-vpc.pem. Yeah, use up arrow instead of ls. Just remove cp. Yeah, in the end you put double click ec2-vpc.pm and then right click vpc ec2-vpc space dot space dot. Now you can do a dot slash direct login dot sh. Yeah, it should work fine. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, okay, the config profile. Okay, can you just open the get ip.sh? No, vi get ip dot vi. No, do one thing. cd space dash. Uh, enter. Vi get ip.sh. We need to finish it first. In the code cloud, right? Instead of
Mhm.
C, you K. Save this. And another thing is, one more thing you need to do. No, wait. Go to open open direct login.sh file. Vim space direct login.sh. Direct login. Yeah. Comment out the first key. No. The second line. Third line. 1, 2, 3, fourth line. Fourth line. Comment out. Add a comment. Is
The fourth line.
yeah. Key underscore file. Key underscore file.
Okay. I.
Yeah. Again, this will fail, but I'll have to make some modification in the script. IP address is not getting the IP address. Do one thing for now. I'll send you the file by tomorrow. But what you can do is you can just
Mhm.
do a PWD, do ls. One second. You can say control R, AWS S3. Yeah. Okay. Use right arrow. Okay. Do one thing. Select. Copy the complete line. From start to the end. Just select. Just select. Just select it as a copy, right? Till the end. Okay. Now, just press down arrow. Remove ls and then put vi space. No. Down arrow. Down arrow.
Hmm.
Remove everything. Vi space. Copy underscore key dot sh. Copy underscore key dot sh. Copy. Copy underscore key
Copy underscore key.
dot sh. Just make sure the spelling is correct. Remove one extra p. Copy underscore key dot sh. So basically, we are trying to create a script file. Enter. Insert mode. First line. Uh, hash exclamation. Hash exclamation slash bin slash bash. Enter. Right click. Yeah, that is okay. Escape and save this file. Okay, remove the extra white space character. Can you open the file once again? Remove the extra white space character. Yeah. Enter. Just go to the next line. Keep it in the next line, not in the exact second line. Just after the bin bash, just to one
Mhm.
extra, one extra white, one extra line. Just keep one extra line.
Yeah.
No, no, no. What I'm saying is go to the above line. Yeah. Save this file. Can you just open the file once again? Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Do a chmod plus x. Chmod plus x. Copy space. Copy key node sh. Okay. Enter. Now you keep this thing saved. I'll give you another script by tomorrow that you can do it parallelly. Uh, Akshay, you can also try doing the same thing. We'll probably get something done by tomorrow. I mean Monday. If you guys are available over the weekend, we can connect. Any possibilities?
Timings.
Huh? Timing, I mean, we'll decide. I mean, we'll discuss in the group and then decide the timing. You can do a dot slash cleanup and then you can also do a destroy.
Okay, sir.
You can also go to the console and you can do a
If I do here only Terraform destroy, it will not work, sir.
see, the way you are trying to understand is okay, but the thing is, we have done everything from GitLab, not from local,
Okay, okay.
because you will not have a state file here. It
Uh-huh.
has
Got
a
it.
state file which is there in AWS Cloud. Oh, sorry, I think you have done it incorrectly. You have to do the cleanup.sh later after your this one. Okay, try doing it. If not, otherwise you have to do it manually.
That I will
The-
do it.
If this may not run, if this probably fails, you have to remove your all the resources one by one because you deleted your S3.
Mm-hmm.
It will
If I
refer.
rerun this one, then it will again create, na, sir.
It
If
will
I
create one more VPC.
uh, then it will again, if I destroy, it will destroy, na.
That also is okay, but it will end up creating multiple VPCs. Okay, you can just give it a try. Sometimes if you don't go through the right process, it will mess up everything. Okay, so you just make sure resources are cleaned up. That's all. Okay.
Okay, 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 sure, sir. I'll do that one.
Using only one region, you will not have any problem at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll
Akshay,
do
any?
that.
And this cleanup should be done only in scripts folder, is it?
Yeah, yeah. Scripts folder of your this one. You can share your screen. Just quickly share your screen and go to your GitLab. Run destroy. Yeah. You can see that maybe after 2 to 3 minutes, your resources are getting destroyed.
And here, these as well, right? For this, we have to clean up.
Yes, yes. Just refresh once. Is it? I think you ran the cleanup also, like
No, no, I didn't.
no, right? Do a
No, no.
PW. Where exactly you are? Can you go to scripts folder? Okay, do PWD. I think this is not the one. Just come one directory back. cd space dot slash. Okay, go to code cloud. cd code cloud. Enter ls. Come back to your EC2 instance. No. No. What I'm saying is AWS console. Refresh. Okay, it is removed, so there's no problem for you. You can simply run /cleanup.sh.
Here itself, or should I go inside scripts?
You have to go to inside scripts, cd scripts. Yeah, you can just do a /cleanup.sh if you already have all the profile probably created correctly. Run it and see. Yeah, that's fine. Everything is fine for you now. So from tomorrow onwards, before starting the class, either you have to do some manual changes in the code, or you have to run the pipeline, restart the pipeline until the apply stage, so that your resources are created in your AWS account.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Thank you then. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye.